Hi, sir. Good morning. Welcome to Prestige Audi. I am Scott West.
Morning, Scott. How are you?
What's your name?
Tim.
Hi, Tim. Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, absolutely. What brings you into Prestige Audi today?
I am about up on a lease, and
A lease on, what are you driving currently, Tim?
335 Xi.
Oh, okay. BMW guy. How do you enjoy your BMW?
It's been great, actually.
Okay.
I love driving.
Yeah, great. So,
done some club events.
Sure. So your performance is a big thing for you then, Tim?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what do you typically use the car for? Is it for business? Do you have a family? What do you typically use your car for?
Be D, all of the above.
Okay.
Business usage, lot of active stuff with the family.
Sure.
Got a couple young boys.
Sure. Great. How old are your boys?
10 and 7.
Oh, wonderful. I'm a father of a 9 and 6-year-old, so I know how it is.
Same program.
Yeah, absolutely. Great being a father. So, what do you do for a living, Tim?
I work for an architectural firm.
Okay. Does that entail taking clients around quite
It does,
a bit? Okay.
not tons. A
Okay.
little
But every
bit.
time you need something that's going to be comfortable as
Yeah.
far as taking clients around. Well, great. You know, did you come in today to look at which Audi did you come in to take a look at?
Well, I recently made partner,
Okay.
and so
Congratulations.
thank you. Kind of wanted to step up a bit. The 335 has been great.
Okay.
A little tight
Okay.
now, especially
Wonderful.
as the boys are getting older.
Yeah, sure.
And so I was going to look at the 5 Series, but my colleague really keeps telling me to come look at Audi's.
Yeah,
too,
great.
so
well, your colleague definitely knows.
I
what
want to
he's
get him off my
talking about.
back. So
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Well, you know, the Audi A6 is a fantastic car, Tim. It doesn't matter if your emphasis is on, you know, design, performance, safety, comfort. The A6 is such an amazingly well-rounded car that it does all that very well. So give me the opportunity to show you why. So this is the 2011 Audi A6. What do you think of the styling?
it's a good-looking car. I've always thought Audis were well-designed.
Isn't that a beautiful looking car? Classic European lines in terms of the styling. Now this is a phantom black pearl effect paint, Tim. Audi uses a 27-point paint process in painting their vehicles. It allows us to give you a 12-year unlimited corrosion warranty on anything that goes wrong with the car as far as that's concerned. But, you know, let's start by, I know performance is a big thing for you, Tim, so let's go ahead and pop this hood and kind of get into it, okay? Hey, do me a favor, stand back here real quick.
Okay.
How's that look for a front end?
That looks good.
Yeah,
I've noticed Audis recently with the
LEDs,
lighting.
that's what everyone always says when they come in. Now, they look fantastic. You're absolutely right, you know. But the thing with the LED lighting, Tim, is they are beautiful, but they serve a fantastic safety feature in terms of other people on the road. So if you're driving over here in the lane over from your A6, you go to merge and look in your rear view mirror, people are going to notice you a lot more prominently, which is great in terms of safety. Now, these are Xenon headlamps. Do you have Xenons on your BMW now, Tim?
I do.
Okay, this car is also outfitted with a prestige package, okay? So these Xenons will actually rotate 15 degrees as you change your steering wheel right there. So, you know, you're illuminating the path that you're turning into, which is a great safety feature. So, single frame grille. Tim, this has become Audi's trademark front end design. As far as that's concerned, dressed in piano black, which displays our 2 most prominent badges. First and foremost, the 4 rings. Those are the 4 companies that merged together to form Auto Union, which later became Audi. Okay, it's 100 years, over 100 years of German DNA, German craftsmanship getting put into this car. Okay. Secondly, Quattro all-wheel drive. Now you have the all-wheel drive system on your BMW.
Yep, the X-Drive.
Currently, all-wheel drive is important to you.
It is.
Okay. It's over 30 years of the world's best all-wheel drive. Okay. And that's always been our competitive advantage. Do you follow motorsport at all, Tim? Or
A little bit. You know, they say everybody says they're better than average driver, so clearly some of us are kidding ourselves.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Quattro is actually so good. It's been banned by rally racing. They came out and said, you know what, Audi? It's an unfair advantage for you to have this fantastic of an all-wheel drive system. Now in Colorado, where I sell cars, when there's 12 inches of fresh champagne powder waiting for you to go ski fresh tracks on, I'm going to give my customers all of the unfair advantage that they can to be able to get up the hill and enjoy the powder. Quattro, Tim, the way it works, it's a center locking differential. It can actually distribute torque from your rear axles to your front axles up to 100 times a second. Think about that, 100 times a second. So depending on how fast you're driving, handling characteristics in the snow, in the rain, on ice, it's constantly distributing torque to give you optimum handling and safe handling depending on where you're driving and what kind of condition you're driving in. Okay? Hey, do me a favor, Tim. Put your hand underneath there.
Okay.
Go ahead and lift up there for me, would you?
Oh, that's easy.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Nice and easy to get under the hood. Now, as far as underneath the hood, we talk about maintenance, okay? Now, I'm going to give you the opportunity. Are you going to lease your next car also, Tim?
Probably.
Okay, I'm going to give you the opportunity to purchase what's called Audi Care and put it into your lease. It's going to pay for all of your maintenance during your 4-year, 50,000-mile warranty. So your oil changes, scheduled maintenance, everything's going to be covered by Audi Care. It creates a fantastic ownership experience.
So it's free like the BMW one?
Well, it does. It does. You know, we give you the option to put it in your lease versus forcing it down your throat like BMW does and including it in the cost of their car. Okay. So here's the heart and soul, man. V6, 3-liter, direct injection, supercharged engine. That's a mouthful, so let me kind of break that down for you real quick, okay? We talked about motorsport before, okay?
Yeah.
Do you follow Le Mans at all?
A little bit. I actually did watch some of it this year.
Did you? Great. So this year you know that we took first place,
I did see that.
second place, and third place on the podium of the world's most grueling endurance race, the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Now, the reason I bring that up, Tim, is we use direct injection in our R15, which is our motorsport car. It's the same kind of technology, man, that race car-inspired technology that they put into their everyday driver cars. Okay, they combine direct. Now, what direct injection is, Tim? Audi actually sends a stratified mist. It's a perfect amount of fuel into the cylinders of this car. It creates what's called a 360-degree burn, okay, complete combustion. They combine that with a root-style supercharger that gives you 310 pound-feet of torque, 300 horsepower. Now, what's impressive about that is the torque ranges from 2,500 RPMs all the way up to 5,100 RPMs. So there's no drop-off in power. You're getting ready to merge onto the freeway. You see that 18-wheeler, you look over your shoulder, you know, when you're pulling onto the on-ramp and the 18-wheeler's coming up the highway, you hit your accelerator. It doesn't matter if you're in second gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, you are in your sweet spot because of direct injection and optimum torque. You will take off, get up the freeway, and get ahead of that 18-wheeler, which is a nice safety feature. And what's nice about the direct injection and supercharger, they can base it around a smaller engine. This is a 3-liter engine. Okay? So what that's going to mean for you is better fuel economy. Okay? Class-leading fuel economy. It's an engine that's going to give you upper 20s in terms of highway, upper teens, low 20s around town. Class-leading fuel economy. Is that important to you?
Yeah. I mean,
as far as fuel economy
good to think about.
You'll notice underneath here also 2 firewalls. Okay. Now this is a nice safety feature. Okay. Heaven forbid you're ever involved in a front impact collision. This engine's actually going to drop down, and the rest of this componentry is going to have to penetrate not 1, but 2 steel firewalls. Okay. It's also going to isolate engine noise. So when you do have clients in the car, it's going to create a much more pleasant, quieter interior as far as that's concerned. So let's go ahead and close this real quick. And come on around this side, Tim. Now the LED lighting is carried throughout the whole entire design of the vehicle. You'll see here on the rear view mirror, see that lens right there? That's also LED lighting. Okay, so again, that Mercedes-Benz is traveling next to you on the highway. They hit their turn signal to merge over. They look over. They're going to see that you too are beginning to merge over. It's a nice safety feature in the rear view mirror. What do you think of these wheels?
They're actually good looking.
Isn't nice?
Design is.
Isn't that fantastic? It's a tri-spoke alloy wheel. This is a sport package car. I always tell people about Audi's disc brake wiping system when we talk about the wheels. So Audi utilizes what's called a disc brake wiping system. And you know, you're traveling in the snow, you're traveling in the rain. The disc brake wiping system actually uses friction to keep your brakes dry. So picture this, you're driving in the snow, you know, you've got that Ford Explorer in front of you that hits the brakes or whatever. You go to mash on your brakes, you're going to be stopping with dry brakes. Okay, regardless if you're driving in the rain, driving in the snow, it's a nice safety feature.
Good idea.
Hey Tim, do me a favor. Run your finger along that crease right there. Audi uses a laser seam weld on all of their body panels, okay, to connect this high-strength steel that surrounds the occupancy area. It creates a much more rigid body structure, okay, so you're not going to flex as much when you start driving the car hard. What's really important about it, if you have your sons in the back of the car, it's a much safer car that way, okay? So it's that kind of stuff. It's the 6 standard airbags in this car, front, side, and curtain airbags. All of that stuff together gives this car a top pick for safety from the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. Look at all this attention to detail. The brushed aluminum, the stainless steel on the outside. Isn't that beautiful?
It is beautiful.
It's the thing you'll notice about an Audi as you walk around it is its attention to detail. There's no cut corners on it. It's all 100% top craftsmanship. Come on and stand back here real quick for me, Tim. Notice the LEDs again?
Yeah.
Okay, so LEDs in the back are important. So someone traveling behind you, it's foggy, you're in the rain, visibility is poor. When you go to hit your brakes, that person that's behind you is going to see that you're stopping. Okay, once again, another safety feature, but again, a beautiful safety feature. Beauty, safety, kind of goes hand in hand as far as the Audi. Come on up here, Tim.